Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Just got back from Lake Fork. Caught some really nice fish here. Caught three really big ones. Caught a bunch of other 4s and 5s, but lost some big giant ones. But we're gonna try something different on this video. Just wanted to record some different stuff instead of you sitting here and me standing beside the boat like I always do. Just gonna give y'all some real pretty scenes here of crossing one of the bridges at Lake Fork. This seems to be the bridge I cross all the time near the Lake Fork Marina. Real pretty long bridge. But what I want to talk about today is I want to talk about the latest update and what my experience was with it. Now, let me go ahead and put this disclaimer out there. I'm not going to tell you whether you should or should not update. We did a test to see if it actually fixed the stabilization problem. I had a lot of people message me and said, hey, same thing with theirs. And we have me and a few other people have kind of come to the conclusion that it's whatever it is, the stabilization chip or inside the transducer is the problem. I think there's a long-term problem in there, but I use the heading sensor off of the Force, my Garmin Force. That's what I use. It allows me to, to be able to use the heading sensor, and to me, it's more accurate than what's inside the transducer. But what I want to cover is I want to look at, this is my first. I got on the water. This was my first experience with the latest update. I thought it looked really good. Really good. I was out chasing some big bass. Didn't catch any right here on video. The shad balls look great. Here's some shad balls. I'm just scanning back and forth, using the transducer to go left, right, looking for big bass. And matter of fact, look how beautiful that ball of shad is. Not a lot of distortion in it. You can see a little bit where it crosses the beam line there, but there's not a lot of distortion. It looks pretty good. Now, I will say there's a little bit of distortion about 30 feet of the bottom. That's at a pretty acute angle, and that happens a lot. The deeper water you get in, the bottom team to me seems to be a little clearer. But I'm looking at the timber. I'm looking at fish on timber, seeing if you can see those fish. Seeing if it. But right here, there is a big tree, and you'll see one. He's about, I don't know, 8 or 9 foot deep. That is one giant bass. Now, I did not catch him. I wish I did. But you're talking about a really big bass. And and this is what I try to tell folks about catching fish at Lake Fork anywhere. Big fish like to feed on big bait, whether it's big crappie, big brim. They tend to be more on those bigger style baits, which is why glide baits, big swim baits work so well. This is a really big one. He's on a tree limb. Actually, there's a couple right behind him that are pretty large also. But what you can see also, I want to point out, you can see that tail separation, and you can really tell he's a big one. But to me, the new update is pretty legit. Okay, so this is the video as it came out of my GoPro. I have some lights coming that will help me film at night a little bit better and highlight some of the stuff. But I was throwing a swim bait, and an absolute giant hit. And when it did, it went directly around a dock post, right up under the dock. It was an absolute battle to get it out. I did not have my side green lights on. A lot of times when I'm fishing, I don't turn them on all the time. I try to be as stealthy as possible. I don't think the green lights scare them, but I try to be stealthy. Plus, I don't want everybody else in the world seeing where I'm fishing, because they see me from a mile away. But I flipped them on right here. Complete control of the fish. Fish goes around the front of the boat, and you'll see I'm using a glide bait, a line through, not a glide bait, swim bait line through, and you'll see it slide up the line right here. It's a Zal Dangerous bait. I have no reason other than to tell you they just were not getting the bait this weekend. Even the big ones I caught 3 really big ones.
This one was, I saw him close to 10. Here's the an edited version where I lightened it up a little bit. They just were not getting the bait properly this weekend. No matter what I did, even the ones I caught were barely skin hooked. I think they did a lot of swiping at the bait. I don't know if it's the full moon, cold nights, but warm water temperatures. It really, really made for a tough weekend of fishing. Still caught 3 really big fish, but I put both of these videos on here. This is a legit 10-pounder. You can see it with my own eyes, and if you really freeze the video when he comes out of the water, you can see just how giant this fish is. But hey, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and that, my friend, is the joys of bass fishing, and that's why I love it so much. But guys, I appreciate you watching. I just want to bring you a little footage from the Lake Fork again, and I throwed a little mini fit on this one. I throwed a little mini fit.